fun when the cats and dogs get together in any sport. Good evening, everyone. Let's just get right to it. These two basketball games tonight in Houghton were as good as it gets between a pair of rivals. Michigan Tech, Northern Michigan, game on. We begin with the women's game. NMU had a 20-19 lead at the half. And in the second half, the Cats still on the attack. Naya Makala couldn't get the shot to go, but Kendall Martinet was at the right place at the right time for the rebound and 2 points. More from NMU. Abby DeBruin waits for the right time. She fires and hits it. Things looking good for NMU and not so much for that little guy. But here come the Huskies. Kelly Guy takes the handoff, dribbles around the arc for just a second, throws up a runner, and she hits it. Nicely done there. The Huskies had 4 in double figures tonight. Here's their leader, Morgan Anderson, with the drive, and she banks it off the window. Yes, the bank opened late in Houghton tonight. Anderson led all scorers with 16 points as the Huskies beat their rival to stay undefeated at home afterwards. Here's both coaches talking about a game that could have went either way this evening.
Thought it was an intense battle the entire game. I thought every possession was earned on both ends with a score of 19-20 or 20-21, whatever it was at half. We worked and earned every basket that we got, and I think they did as well.
I don't know if they were better than us tonight, but they finished their shots when they had them. We had the ball where we wanted to early in the second half, and they made a couple of defensive plays and where we thought we were going to be able to score the basketball, and that was a big difference the first 4 minutes of the second half. Other than that, the game was pretty even all the way through, I thought.
The men's game between the two rivals was also very competitive right to the end. Early on, though, NMU feeling it from downtown. Larry Taylor, the senior, for 3, bottoms up. Cats up 3 early. Back the other way, the Huskies going to take the ball inside, and this basket is courtesy of one Mr. Kyle Stankowski. Tech, though, still down 8-6 after an NMU miss. Ben Stelzer comes back down the floor. He hits the jumper. Stelzer had a career-high 37 tonight. The Wildcats went toe-to-toe with Tech early. Terry Nash, top of the key, drives, and he gets the basket and the foul off the nice hang play for the 3-point opportunity. Jordan Perez, the freshman, going to hit a jumper here for the Cats, and NMU wins it tonight, 67-62 over rival MTU. A big win for the Cats. In the suit tonight, the Lake State women fell by 15, I should say, to visiting Northwood. Westwood alum Megan Mannanen had 2 points, but even more impressive, she stands 5'2". She had a block tonight for the Lady Lakers, and the LSSU men survived a scare from the T-Wolves, 76-72. Tony Harris had 20 points off the bench for Lake State. In high school girls basketball action, Ishpeming was down 9 against Iron Mountain in the fourth quarter when their offense came alive. With the deficit down to 4, Cora Swanson going to hit the layup here, making it a 2-point ball game. Yes, anyone's game. Iron Mountain had a quick response. Sarah Bugado goes up and under the Hematites D for the bucket, putting the lead back up to 4. Ishpeming down 2 with under 3 minutes to go. Tammy Simula gets the ball to Jessica Spencer, who gets the home court bounce off the rim and in, and we're tied at 32. Under 40 seconds left. It's still tied. Olivia Trescott absorbs the contact, floats it, and fills it with her left hand. The Hematites down 2 and a chance to tie it or win it in the final seconds, but the Iron Mountain D said not tonight, as they did not allow a shot to go off as the buzzer sounded. Iron Mountain 34, Ishpeming 32. About a half hour from Ishpeming, Ben Olsen and the Model Towners were up double digits against Mandestique, and Gwynn kept their foot on the gas by being relentless on the boards. Tori Lauren gets the rebound in the putback to go. On the other end, Tori Lauren, well, still working, this time on defense. And with the big block there and the pass ahead to Tiara Taylor, she would go coast to coast for another Model Towner bucket. Gwynn, not done yet either. Jordan Hutchins gets the rock to Anna Cole, and the youngster hooks it and fills it. Nicely done. Not much went right for Mandestique on the offensive end, but this one would go down. Renee Shooter left open for the long 2, and Shooter shoots it. Shooter scores. But in the end, Gwynn, just too much for Mandestique, as the Model Towners win it 53-26. In high school girls basketball, let's go through the scoreboards. Kingsford pulled away 7-0 run in the fourth quarter. They win it 51-41 over West Iron County. Houghton behind 19 points from Blair Center, or I should say Sydney Dillinger. Blair Center plays volleyball for NMU. Got to read my notes here. Sydney Dillinger, 19 points. Houghton 64-31 over Lance. Next up, Ontonagon 51-14 over Republic Michigami. Forest Park, thanks to 22 points from Abby Nyland, defeated Cardenado 65-33. Bark River Harris, a solid night again this evening, 71-26 over visiting North Central. North Dickinson, 61, Superior Central 31. The Nordics led offensively by Miranda Jacobson. I believe she had 21 points this evening for the home team. Munising on the road, still playing well. They win again tonight at Big Bay Denox, 63-39. Frankie Madsen, double-double machine. She had another one tonight, 19 points and 12 rebounds. Berga, 15 better than Chassel, 50-35 the final there. Hancock and Calumet played another one. Well, in fact, the Copper Kings pulled away late, 53-36 the final there. Dollar Bay over Jeffers, 47-35. Let's hit the ice. Miners goalie Anthony Moyle was a very busy man this evening in net against Jeffers. In the second period, Negaunee up 3-0. The Jets begin their counterattack. Anthony Harris gets off a quick shot, but Moyle deflects it with his blocker and sends it out of play. Later, Harris comes right back at Moyle with a silly move past the defender, but number 34 closes the door, denying Harris the goal. Jeffers kept the pressure up here in a 2-on-0 breakaway. Moyle watches, stones Brendan Middleton, and then he absolutely stones Kevin Simmons right on the doorstep with his skate blade. Late in the second, the Miners still up 3 goals, and on the power play, Brendan Middleton absorbs the contact, and this time Middleton going to light the lamp, going top shelf for the goal. However, Negaunee wins the game 6-4 thanks to 43 stops tonight from none other than Anthony Moyle.